page C10, core, point of the arm. So we've worked both sides. We've done everything in the book, in the C series now up to this point on both sides. We're integrating, we're bringing him back together. And we're going to do that by showing his nervous system, showing his perceptive system, how his arm is actually connected from the palm up into the shoulder and then up into the rest of the body. And what I'm doing here with my thumb is I'm looking for a spot in the palm where everything lines up into the shoulder. I'm looking to move his shoulder with my thumb. If I'm a little bit off that point, it'll bend the wrist, you know, in different ways. It won't be lined up. But when I find it, it goes right up into the shoulder. Yeah? So that's not quite it, that's not quite it. But right in the middle, thunk, I got his shoulder. Yeah? And it'll feel like a solid line or solid spot. And then I get on the other end of that line, and just hold. So I have a line of compression that's bringing his arm together all the way up into his shoulder. And the point of this is not to rub it or pump it or poke it, but just to let his nervous system register that possibility of connection, just so that he can feel how all these parts we've disassembled from his shoulder on out can be together. In a line of mechanical transmission. Okay. Any questions? Yes?
What were you doing with your right hand?
This upper hand?
Yeah.
What was I doing with it? I'm catching the other side of that line. Yeah, I got my finger right there and I can feel it's coming out as a chromium. And so I'm holding the other end of that.
So it's sort of like you're pushing your thumb into your finger.
Uh-huh. Kind of like pushing my thumb to my finger, yeah. Okay.
You can do so much more work, yeah. And I do. I work at a PT clinic now, and I see, God, I don't know. I don't even know sometimes how many people I see in a day because it's a blur. 20 people a day, and generally I'm working on them for 15, 20 minutes. It's great work for that because I just go in, I do really effective work with not all this expenditure of energy, which I have to do all day long. So it makes it so I can do this work actually there and really do it well, really make a difference to people.